Delegates, the session is now resumed. We have an announcement by the Secretariat. Please pay attention.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And so just an announcement from the Secretariat with regards to precautionary measures in terms of the ongoing issue of the COVID-19 pandemic. As you are aware, we are now reopening meetings of the General Assembly because of the progress that has been made with regards to the vaccinations and management, but there are still cautions that we need to take. In respect of that, we will be providing masks and also the simple COVID tests at lunchtime for any delegations who wish to use those. The masks are available for use particularly when you're in small room meetings, and they are available. It's not required. As you know, we have a vaccination procedures that in order to participate in the meeting, but as extra precaution, we will be having the masks and also the simple COVID tests available from lunchtime should you wish to use. Thank you very much, and I pass the session back to the Chair.
Thank you. We will now have the rolling text of the draft resolution on display, and we will go through it very slowly. Please turn off your mics. Please go down. There was a proposal by Japan in paragraph 6. May I confirm? Japan proposes the complete deletion of paragraph 6. Next proposed amendment is in paragraph 8. Madagascar proposes the following: reaffirming the Paris Agreement and urging all parties to fully implement the agreement as soon as possible, in brackets, and emphasizing the importance of respecting the principle of common but differentiated responsibilities and respective capabilities. The next proposed amendment is by Brazil in paragraph 9. Read it. The next proposed amendment is in paragraph 12 by France. Deletion of the last part of the clause. Next proposed amendment to the draft resolution is in paragraph 15 by Brazil and the United States. Would like to clarify here that the United States is proposing the replacement of the 2 questions in the zero draft with 1 question. Now, we have concluded the first proposals of amendments by country delegates to the draft resolution. I thank all the delegations. The next resumed session, which is after lunch, will be the parallel sessions where Vanuatu and co-sponsors of the resolution will proceed to discuss the proposed amendments. The remaining country delegates and stakeholders may proceed to unmoderated caucus of 1 hour and 15 minutes on either one of 3 topics. Caucus 1 on climate stabilization, mitigation, and/or adaptation. Caucus 2 on economic/energy needs and/or just transition. Or Caucus 3 on legal principles, including earth trusteeship and rights protecting future generations. The rooms for Caucus 1 is Salle Matid. The room for Caucus 2 is Salle Roland. The room for Caucus 3 is Salle Reman. The co-sponsors with Vanuatu will remain in plenary. This will happen after lunch. I now call the... Thank you.
Thank you very much. So for those of you who don't know, this United Nations building, the breakout rooms, when you leave the main plenary room here, basically follow the corridor all the way around to the end, left, and then left again. It's basically on the other side of the building of the horseshoe. The 3 rooms are all adjacent to each other. Just repeat again. One, mitigation and or adaptation, and that will be in Salle Matid. Just transition, and principles of legal principles, including earth trusteeship and rights protecting future generations. Salle Germain. Each of these breakout groups will have a copy of the rolling text, which is similar to what you see up on the screen, but will actually be clarified a little bit more. So it will actually have just the text there, not the alternative text or any explanation. Have a hard copy of that, as that's the easiest to use. And in the breakout groups, you'll have the opportunity to review the rolling text, that is the zero text plus the proposed amendments, and then to discuss an informal conversation whether this meets the interests and the particular issues of that breakout group. Now, delegations, where you have more than one member of your delegation, it is quite appropriate and acceptable for your delegation to split, so you have one member of your delegation in one of the breakout groups and one of the others, in order to be able to cover the different issues that might be of interest to your delegation. The idea of this is to provide an opportunity to have a look over the rolling text to see if both the text and or the proposed amendments meet the interests and what your delegation would see as being appropriate for the resolution. If it does not, there will be an opportunity to make additional amendments in the following session. It's also an opportunity to decide whether or not you'll be supporting or not the proposed amendments. So that's the reason for moving into the breakout groups. Ensure that when we come back into the main session, we'll be able to move quickly on the amendments process. Now pass back to the chair.
Thank you. It is now almost 12 o'clock. We will resume the second session of the general debate after lunch at approximately 1 o'clock.